Imagine stepping onto the field and never second guessing your first touch, your shot, or your speed. What if I told you that you could transform your soccer game faster than you ever thought possible, without spending hours every week in crowded team practices that barely focus on you? In this video, I'm going to show you how to become a standout player with sharper skills, faster feet, and unstoppable confidence in as little as 3 months, and without having to rely on expensive academies, crowded team sessions, or guesswork on YouTube drills. By the end of this video, you're going to know how to train smarter in less time, build real game confidence, and finally see real results on the field. Now, this is only for dedicated soccer players who are serious about leveling up their game and who want personalized guidance from a coach who knows how to help get real results. So if you're just looking for another random YouTube drill, or if you're not looking to put in focused effort and you believe that talent alone will get you there, then this video and this higher level style of training is not for you. But if you're a dedicated player that wants to train smarter and unlock your true potential, then stick around, because I'm about to show you how to become a faster, more skilled, more confident player without wasting time on generic training that never translates to a game. Now, if you're watching this video, you've probably tried team training sessions where coaches barely have time to focus on your kid individually. Or you followed free YouTube videos that look great, but don't really teach you how to apply skills in real game situations. The problem with those methods is they're not customized to your strengths and weaknesses, they lack accountability, and they're often just drills without game context. That's why so many players train hard but still feel stuck. My custom soccer training program is different because it's personalized to each player's specific gaps, built to transfer directly to game performance, and designed for busy players who want results quickly. Now, some of you may be thinking, this all sounds great, but is it going to cost a fortune? The simple answer is no. The truth is, investing in personalized training is going to cost more than free YouTube videos. Now, the question you have to ask yourself is, what is the cost of staying stuck right now? I've designed this program to deliver elite level coaching and real results without wasting money on endless camps or sessions that never truly focus on your player's individual needs. In the long run, continuing to guess and hoping things will improve ends up being far more expensive, both financially and emotionally. Remember, you're not just buying drills, you're investing in a proven plan that actually works and learning game-changing tools that'll last your entire career. To be honest, I wish I had this when I was growing up. You might also be wondering, what if my kid loses motivation and doesn't stick with it? I completely understand, because training alone can feel really overwhelming. That's why my program isn't just about drills, it's personalized, engaging, and comes with my full support and accountability. I'm not just their trainer or coach, I'm their mentor and cheerleader in their corner, making sure they're staying encouraged, focused, and excited about their progress every week. Now, if you don't know who I am, my name is Erica, and I'm a former college and semi-pro player and coach. I've spent the last 17 plus years helping players improve their technical skills, speed, and confidence with proven programs used by hundreds of players at club, high school, and even college levels. But it wasn't always this way. Growing up, I was the player that would train for hours, but still, I would feel so nervous to get on the field and make a mistake. I played on the highest level teams, earned full ride scholarships to multiple colleges, yet I still lacked that confidence and belief. It wasn't until I started to train with purpose, focusing on specific technical and mental skills that translate directly into game performance, that everything changed. That's why I started working with athletes, giving you a proven system that shows players exactly what to work on, how often, and how to perform under pressure. So you can finally stop spinning your wheels and start building confidence and seeing real results. Once I started coaching my athletes with this higher level of training, results were incredible. Players who were struggling to make a team suddenly became starters. Kids who were once shy on the field started to develop real confidence. Parents were letting me know how their child fell back in love with the game, which is kind of the whole point, right? And they actually started to feel like they were getting good at it. So maybe this is you. Most of the players I work with come to me frustrated because they're training 4 or 5 times a week, doing endless drills, but they're still not seeing a difference on the field. After working with me, they're playing with more confidence, getting more playing time, and hearing feedback from their coaches and other teammates about how much they've improved. One of my players even came to me because he was feeling so invisible on his team. His coach wasn't giving him any real feedback. And now he's on a new team that's a better fit for him, and he's feeling confident and he's thriving. Now you're probably wondering, how does this all work? After working with hundreds of players at all levels, I've boiled it down to a simple 3-step process. First, identify your gaps. Second, train with precision. And third, accountability and support. Here are some examples. One of my players came to me feeling frustrated because he trained all the time but still lost the ball under pressure. He thought he just needed more random drills, but the real problem was he didn't know where his specific weaknesses were. Without knowing that, all the training in the world is pointless. So the very first thing we did was a personal assessment to pinpoint his gaps, whether it was his first touch, his foot speed, or decision making while under pressure. Once we knew exactly where to focus, everything changed. Another player I worked with was practicing generic drills on YouTube, but none of that transferred to the game. So the problem was her training just wasn't game realistic. So I taught her how to train precisely for game scenarios, short, high-quality sessions targeting the skills she'd actually use in a game under pressure. Within weeks, her confidence skyrocketed because she wasn't just practicing, she was practicing the right thing. A lot of players start strong when they first get motivated, but after a few weeks, they kind of tend to fall off because no one's holding them accountable. One player I worked with was feeling lost because he was training on his own. He wasn't sure if he was doing drills right or even how to fix mistakes. His problem was that he didn't have a coach to give him proper feedback, checking in with him, and keeping him on track. So that's why I give endless accountability and support. I'm personally there for my players, reviewing their training videos, sending them feedback, adjusting their training plan, and making sure they keep progressing. Knowing a coach is in your corner builds massive confidence. Players stop second guessing themselves because they finally have somebody guiding them step by step. One player even told me the biggest game changer was having me to message to anytime he felt stuck. Instead of doubting himself, he kept training hard and saw huge improvements in just a few weeks. So if you're a serious soccer player who wants to become a standout player, develop real confidence, and train smarter in less time without relying on random drills, then I want you to book a free call with me. On this call, we'll talk about your situation, your goals, and figure out if training with me is the right fit for you. Again, this is only for dedicated players who want to finally break through to that next level. So if that's you, send me a DM and let's get started.